Hi guys, so today I drew Deadpool for you, and I saw the movie when it came out in theaters and I should have done this drawing sooner, but I figured better late than never. And this time it's Deadpool fan art, which is a crossover with Link whenever he finds a treasure chest, but this time, Deadpool, he found the unicorn doll. And if you don't know that reference, you need to go see the movie. You obviously haven't seen it, so you wouldn't know when you saw this. Anyways, not the point. The materials I used were Crayola Watercolors, Crayola colored pencils, and that brush pen that I'm using, that's a Pentel Waterbrush Pen, and the white pen that I use is a Jelly Roll pen. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The ink to ink it, the outline, that was a Micron pen. That's pretty much it for the supplies. If you need it again, it's in the description, just click that. So I originally had a story planned for this video, and it was going to be about class clowns, but depending on how long I have, I might have to move that to a different video. If I can, I'll probably squeeze it in, but there were some stupid classmates and anyway. Maybe not stupid's the right word, but not the point here. The title says, I hate Windows 10 for a reason. You see, I record my videos through my phone, and my phone, after it records a certain amount, there's no more space, so I have to move these videos onto my computer as I'm recording. And so as I was doing this, I don't know if you guys were experiencing this, but Windows, they're doing this thing where they're like, oh, Windows 10 upgrade, do it for free. And it's just ridiculous. Well, my computer, I kept denying it after an X amount of time, and after a while, it goes into this countdown thing where it's like, oh, it's going to upgrade in 15 seconds or some shit like that. And I missed it, and then it upgraded by itself, and so it really delayed me because that upgrade took so much time. It took hours. I don't even know how long I had to sit there and just like wait for my computer to come back on after the upgrade. And after the upgrade was over, I was like, okay, well, let's see what the big hype is about this whole Windows 10 shit. I was using it. I couldn't even open my file folder. And it was frustrating me because I would open it and I would try to click on one of the folders that I have, like a side folder, like the video folder, to transfer it, and it would just crash on me. And this happened multiple times. I tried to look up, possible solutions online, and there were many people who were saying they were having the exact same problems, and I was just thinking, I do not have time for this shit. Like, I want to be done making this video. And mind you, this video, I made this when I was back home, and I'm getting this done now, and I'm back, at my university for summer classes. So this video has taken me like more than a week to finish because, first of all, laziness got in the way, school started, and I was just so frustrated I did not even want to finish this drawing for a while. That is beside the point though. So I forgot where I left off. Oh yeah, so a lot of problems, didn't want to deal with that shit. So I was thinking, I need to download Windows 8 again. How do I get this thing back? And it was telling me, like, you go to your settings and there should be a button that says like, oh, like download like reinstall Windows 7 or something like that. And I was like, okay, I thought my laptop came with a Windows 8, but whatever. And I click it and it says you have no memory for Windows 7 or something along those lines. I don't exactly remember it because it's been weeks now. And so I was just like, holy shit, what do I do? Like, I can't do this. Like I'm a college student, I need my file folder. So I panicked and, I eventually calmed down, and then I looked it up even more, like, am I in the wrong settings? Am I in a different settings? And you would not believe this. So, the start button? Usually, this new recent models of Windows 8 and whatnot, like you have to right click to, you know, shut down and stuff like that. And when you left click it, it takes you to this other, it depends honestly, but mine's a touch screen, so it takes you to this like touch screen area where like all these apps are and whatnot. Well, with Windows 10, you have to left click the start menu button, and there's a settings button right there, and then that says reinstall Windows 8. And this frustrated me so much because it's like, why, first of all, are you forcing people to download Windows 10? Which I understand, like, they're not technically forcing because they're giving you a choice, you know, they're giving you time to be like, oh no, I don't want it. But like, it's like they don't even have a button for that to say like, I don't want Windows 10. It's, you can only delay it an X amount of hours, which is just ridiculous. Like, I don't want to deal with this every time I open my laptop. It just pissed me off. And second of all, it made me really mad that I had to really look for my settings button. It was not in the settings, like it wasn't in the like manager settings, like it wasn't even in there. Like it was yes, it was in the start menu button, but it was, you have to left click it, like that was not the deal here. No, like how are you gonna just go and have like two settings button? That's just freaking ridiculous. No. So I hate Windows 10, and right after I reinstalled Windows 8, there was this message box that came up that's saying, oh, you know, actually it was right before I was trying to reinstall it. It was just like, oh hey, like, are you having problems with Windows 10? And I was like, obviously, I'm trying to reinstall Windows 8. And it's just like, oh, well, how about you download this so that it makes, you know, Windows 10 better for you. Maybe it'll fix your problem. And that made me think, why didn't you guys already install this thing while the computer was upgrading if you think it will fix my problem? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't think I can word it any better, but it was like a moment of, how are you gonna go and just be like, oh, buy this? Like, it's like you buy a laptop and the mouse pad isn't working, but you don't know that because you haven't messed with it. And then you go back to return it, and then they're just like, oh, are you having problems? Here, why don't you buy this, you know, wireless mouse to go along with it? And it's kind of like, did you know? Like, you must have known. You're giving me this product, you know? So that was just really frustrating. And luckily, thank goodness, when I reinstalled Windows 8, you know, it went by real fast, real smooth. I was so happy to, you know, like, just be used to my old, you know, like settings and stuff like that. And I was just so glad, guys. I was just happy that I was able to fix it somehow. And this just really, it made me really annoyed at Windows. And I'm usually like Windows is cool, you know, kind of person, but oh man, this put them in a whole other light, like, oh la, no. So, moral of the story, don't download Windows 10. I personally wouldn't recommend it. If you want to give it a shot, go ahead, but I think it was just too much of a damn hassle. And yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I really hated it, and when a box came up saying, oh, how about you give us, you know, like tips to improve, there's a lot of words in there that are not appropriate for this video, but yeah, I hope somebody read that over there somewhere in Windows. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this mini rant that I had. I am so sorry that this is like such a sudden rant, but I thought I would share. about my opinions and how I dislike Windows 10. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.